What's up, Mavletic lovers and listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Maverick Postgame. We hope some of you got to see some more athletics this past week. If not, don't worry, because today we got another full show for you as men's basketball triumphs in key conference matchup.
And women's basketball stays strong with another victory.
Plus, the baseball team picks up momentum with solid wins.
And softball shines with commanding wins on the road.
All of that and so much more as we move ahead into this recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. So with that being said, I'm your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I'm Branson Kaiser.
Let's dive into all the game-breaking stats, off-the-wall wins, heartbreaking losses, and in-depth analysis of our CMU athletics. Roll it!
Hello everyone, once again, I am Branson Kaiser.
And I am Grace Metcalf. Let's hop right in and take a look at all the Mavtastic action that took place this week here at CMU. The Colorado Mesa men's basketball team showcased their depth in a gritty 78-72 road win over New Mexico Highlands. 5 Mavericks scored in double figures, proving tough to guard as they improved to 15-9 overall and 9-7 in RMAC play. Yak Yak recorded his third double-double in 4 games with 14 points and 12 rebounds, but it was Mason Honeyman who came up clutch. Honeyman hit 4 second-half threes, including a key shot that helped CMU maintain control late. The Mavericks erased an early 14-point deficit with a dominant 20-2 run before halftime, setting the tone for the win. As a team, the Mavericks shot 51.8% from the field, hit 7 three-pointers, and won the rebounding battle 34-28. New Mexico Highlands made 10 threes, but struggled with first-half shooting, going just 29.6% from the field. CMU now returns home for 2 key matchups, facing South Dakota Mines on Thursday and Black Hills State on Saturday.
Women's basketball, the number 24 Colorado Mesa women's basketball team entered its winning streak to 12 games with a 69-55 victory over New Mexico Highlands. A dominant 20-0 scoring run in the second quarter helped the Mavericks take control after a shaky start, and Olivia Reed-Thine led the way once again. She dropped 34 points for the second straight game, adding 12 rebounds for her 15th double-double of the season. Despite early struggles against the Cowgirls' pressure, CMU's half-court execution and defense secured the win, keeping them 2 games ahead in the RMAC standings. As a team, the Mavericks shot 43.4% from the field, hit 5 three-pointers, and scored 14 points off turnovers. They dominated the glass, 15 second-chance points, and outscored the Highlands 34-30 in the paint. The Mavericks now return home for a crucial stretch, hosting South Dakota Mines on Thursday and third place back Black Hills State on Saturday.
The number 9 Colorado Mesa baseball team came up short in the series finale, dropping a tightly contested 3-2 battle against Chico State in the second game of Saturday's doubleheader. The loss marked the Mavericks' first series sweep since 2011. CMU started strong, scoring in the first inning on a Christos Stefnos RBI groundout that brought in Paul Schoenfeld. In the third, Joey Blank delivered an RBI single to score Colby Felix, giving the Mavericks their second and final run of the game. Despite putting the ball in play, CMU struggled to string together enough offense to reclaim the lead. As a team, the Mavericks struggled to capitalize on opportunities, recording only 2 runs on 5 hits. Pitching-wise, Liam Honstein took the loss despite striking out 6 in 4 2/3 innings, allowing 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Gage Lockhart made his season debut, striking out the side in his lone inning of relief. The Mavericks will look to bounce back next weekend as they travel to Nampa, Idaho for a 4-game series against Northwest Nazarene.
The Colorado Mesa softball team wrapped up their home opening weekend with a series split against Regis, finishing 2-2. After a tough 3-0 loss in Game 1, the Mavericks bounced back in Game 2 with an explosive 8-3 victory. The first game saw strong pitching on both sides, but the Mavs struggled offensively, managing just 3 hits. Regis broke through in the 5th inning with a 2-run single, followed by a solo homer in the 6th to seal the win. In Game 2, the Mavericks bats came alive. After falling behind 2-0, early Kinsey Distiller launched a 2-run home run in the first 2 to even the score. The offense kept rolling with RBIs from Jackie Oster, Chloe Valdez, and Jesselyn Gallegos, while Maya Arita added a solo shot in the 6th. Cameron Haggerty pitched 5 strong relief innings to secure the win. As a team, the Mavericks tailed 10 hits in 2 games, led by Asteria Distiller, Westermoreland, and Oster, who had 2 of the Mavs turn their attention to the 4-game series at MSU Denver next weekend.
The Colorado Mesa women's lacrosse team bounced back in a big way, securing a 15-12 road win over Missouri Western State on Sunday. Senior Carolyn Augenmock had a career day, scoring 5 goals all in the first 34 minutes to help the Mavericks build a commanding lead. CMU led 10-3 at halftime and extended that advantage to 15-6 through 3 quarters. Before Missouri Western made a late push in the 4th, 5 other Mavericks contributed with 2 goals each, while Justine Anderson tallied 3 assists alongside her 2 goals. CMU came out firing, scoring 3 times in the opening 90 seconds and never looking back. With the win, the Mavericks improved to 1-1 on their season-opening road trip and now turn their attention to a Florida swing, facing Florida Tech on February 27th and St. Leo on March 1st.
The number 17 Colorado Mesa men's lacrosse team started the season strong with a 13-8 win over Concordia University, Irvine. In a key RMAC matchup on Saturday, the Mavericks never trailed in the game, which served as a rematch of last year's conference tournament championship. Redshirt sophomore Connor Jensen made an impressive return to action, scoring a career high in 4 goals in the first game in nearly 2 years. With all 4 coming in the second half, Carson Points also notched a hat trick, while Eric Peterson and Dylan Pless each scored twice. Newcomer goalie Shaden Shields had a standout debut, making 18 saves, the most by a Maverick keeper since 2018. His 13 first-half saves kept CMU ahead 5-4 at the break before a strong second-half push put the game out of reach. Despite being slightly outshot and losing the face-off battle, the Mavericks capitalized on key opportunities, including a shorthanded opening goal, and an effect extra man score. CMU continues its California road trip with a matchup against Dominican on Monday afternoon.
The Colorado Mesa swimming and dive teams dominated the RMAC championship, securing their 7th consecutive team title sweep. The men won their 9th RMAC title with 1,104 points, while the women finished with a record 1,934 points, comfortably ahead of second place Simon Fraser. Both teams swept all relay events, and standout performances included Kuba Kishkek 5 wins, including a career best in the 100 freestyle, and Agata Neskret's record-breaking 200 backstroke, where she posted the 4th fastest time in division history. Neskret also led the women's 400 freestyle relay team to a new RMAC championship record. The Mavericks also excelled in diving, with Kenya Meyer being named RMAC Women's Diver of the Meet after sweeping both boards.
The Colorado Mesa University indoor track and field team had a strong performance at the Ichabod Invitational, with multiple athletes setting new personal and program records. Brooke Miller broke her own 800-meter school record for the 3rd time this season, finishing with a time of 2 minutes and 12:30 seconds. She also helped the 4x4 meter relay team set a provisional NCAA Division II qualifying time of 3 minutes 47 seconds, 3rd best in program history. The Mavericks saw 13 new or improved marks on the all-time top 10 list, with Gabby Horton taking 2nd in the 60 meters and Megan Hodges running 10 minutes and 8.42 seconds in the 3,000 meter to move into second in CMU history in field events. Augustine Hancock placed sixth in the weight throw, and Caitlin Peterson set a career best in the 60-meter hurdles. On the men's side, Kyle Throne ran a personal best in a minute 54.72 seconds in the 800 meter, while Salem Brunk set a career best in the triple jump.
The Colorado Mesa University women's tennis team completed a perfect 3-0 weekend in Arizona, defeating Ottawa University of Arizona 4-1 on Saturday. With wins over Western New Mexico and Arizona Christian on Friday, the Mavericks improved to 5-4 on the season. The team secured 3 singles victories in the bottom half of the lineup after taking both completed doubles matches. Jade Belanti, Catalina Balin-Marin, and Jane Sturr all went 2-0 on the day. Berlanti clinched the win with a 6-4, 6-2 victory at number 4 singles, following her doubles win with Sturr. Sturr also won her singles match 6-1, 6-3, and Balin-Marin triumphed 6-4, 6-3 at number 5 singles. Ottawa's only point came at number 3 singles.
The Colorado Mesa University men's team earned a dominant 4-0 win over Ottawa University of Arizona on Saturday at the Peso Racket Club. The Mavericks, now 5-3 on the season, went 2-1 on their Arizona weekend and overwhelmed the Spirit, conceding just 6 total games in their 3 singles victories. In doubles, Philemon Jabin and Emil Humpman won 6-2 at number 1, while Ramon Pam and Jamin Frickisman triumphed 6-1 at number 3 to clinch the doubles point. Jabin won 6-1 at number 4. Singles doubled, followed by Diego Mazzoni's 6-2 and 6-0 victory at the number 6 pay-in sealed the win with a 6-2, 6-0 triumph at number 3 singles. Matches at number 2 singles and doubles were left unfinished. The Mavericks will continue their season next weekend with 3 duels in Kearney, Nebraska.
Now that we have recapped some of the games, it's time to announce our Maverick of the Week. Our Maverick of the Week goes to Tanner Stone. Tanner had the highest placing of any Maverick wrestler when he took 3rd place at 125 pounds in the Rocky Mountain Open. He opened with a 16-0 technical fall win over Bram Krebs of Western Colorado and followed that with an 18-2 technical fall win over Julian Marquez of Northeastern Junior College. Stone fell in the semifinals to an unattached wrestler, Jack Bramman, 10-7, but bounced back with a 13-1 major decision victory over Noah Gruel of Western Colorado in the 3rd place match. Congratulations, Tanner, for your outstanding performance. You are Maverick of the Week. Now, before we get into some closing statements, here's a sneak peek into the CMU hockey team's practice as they get ready for Pink the Rink, plus an exclusive interview with their captain, Bryce Sutterby. Check it out.
Yeah, so Pink the Rink is our biggest event of the year, probably our most important game unless we're going to nationals or competing for that.
Ref! He's off, he's not on his spot! Ref! Referee! Nachos was not a good pre-practice meal.
Hey Chris, I know you don't realize this, but if you don't sit in your room all day, your cardio would be up and you'd be ready for this. You're too busy wanting to play fucking Marvel. Lives.
For 3! Oh. That sucks.
Mainly the game is not really the biggest part. It's usually about just raising the money for community.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
No! How about no? Oh my God! Chris turns into prime Patrick Wall when it's against me.
It's a big deal for us. We don't look for the recognition, but we just want to help our local community and cancer survivorship program at St. Mary's. So.
If you you want to see more, be sure to head over to our Instagram and check it out on our YouTube channel for more information on the event and some more funny clips. Also try to show your support by getting a t-shirt or going to the game. All proceeds go to support community members battling breast cancer. And with that, it is time for some closing statements. My closing thought is on the swimming team. They continue to prove themselves as the best of the RMAC, securing yet another championship title. Their dominance was on full display, sweeping relay events and breaking multiple records along the way. Agata Neskret led the charge with incredible individual performances, and the men's team showed their depth and strength in every race. The Mavericks have proven that their excellence in the pool is no fluke, as they claim their 7th consecutive RMAC title team sweep.
My closing thoughts are on the men's basketball team. The team has truly stepped up this season with their relentless drive and teamwork evident in every game. Despite facing tough competition, their defense has been rock solid, and their offense has found creative ways to score with key players stepping up when it counts. They're not only holding their ground in the RMAC, but also showing that they are ready to make a deep push as the season progresses.
Now that we have wrapped up all the action from this week and given our closing thoughts, it is time to close the show. Thank you everyone so much for joining us this week on Maverick Postgame. I've been your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I've been Branson Kaiser.
Be sure to go check out our channel, 62.2, for more games and updates. We'll catch you next week on an all-new recap-packed episode, Maverick Postgame. Stay safe, Mavs. Study hard. Go to a game or two. And of course, have yourselves a most amazing day.